You need to stop everything you are doing right now and pay close attention to what I'm about to tell you, because what is going to happen to you in the next 24 hours has nothing to do with coincidence. It has nothing to do with chance. It has nothing to do with what the world tries to explain to you using small words for immense truths. Today, at some point during your day, you will see the color blue. And when you see it, you will feel it. You will feel it in your chest. You will feel it at the nape of your neck. You will feel that chill that creeps up your spine, as if someone invisible had touched your skin and whispered, "It is you. It is really you." I know it sounds like an exaggeration. I know it sounds like one of those subjects that most people will laugh at, mock or despise. But that is exactly why this video exists, because it was not made for the majority. It was made for the few. It was made for those who have always known deep down in the deepest part of their chest that reality is much denser, much more coordinated, and much more alive than what they have shown us since childhood. The color blue has, for thousands of years, been considered by the world's oldest traditions as the color of revelation, the color of the torn open the heavens, the color of the water that cleanses, the color of the robes of the prophets who returned from the desert, knowing things no one had taught them, the color that appears in dreams before a major turning point in someone's life, the color that the chosen one sees before receiving the mission. And today, the chosen one, it is your turn. You will see blue. And when you do, you will understand that this video did not reach you by accident. It did not arrive because of the algorithm. It did not come by luck. You were guided here because someone up above, someone who sees the entire board, decided it was time to confirm it for you. Think for a moment about how many times you have felt that you were different. How many times you looked around and had that strange certainty that no one there was seeing what you were seeing. How many times you woke up in the middle of the night with your heart racing, feeling that something had called you but without knowing what. This is not a sickness. It is not an imbalance. It is not a defect of yours. This is the mark of those who came with a mission. And the blue is the confirmation that comes from the heavens to seal this mark before your very own eyes. I am the chosen one, and I am downloading the ebook, God's Handbook for Family Guardians. And that is precisely why I needed to prepare something for you, because I know that this kind of revelation does not just arrive in your life out of nowhere. It arrives when you are ready. It arrives when the heavens allow it. And that is why I have prepared a powerful ebook for you, God's Handbook for Family Guardians. This ebook is not just reading, it is a map that shows exactly which signs the heavens use to confirm the chosen one. It shows the real meaning of every color, every number, every synchronicity that appears in your life without warning. It shows who is playing on the other side of the board, trying to keep you from seeing these blue confirmations. And it shows the rules they never told you about how these signs truly work. This ebook was created exactly for those who have already awakened enough to realize that blue appearing multiple times in the same day cannot be explained away as coincidence. Whoever has made it this far is ready to go beyond the shallow answers the world offers. The link is pinned in the first comment at the top, but I must warn you clearly, this type of content rarely stays available for long. What is on these pages challenges narratives that many have an interest in keeping intact, and there have already been attempts to silence this knowledge before. Do not wait for the right moment. The right moment is now, the chosen one, because you did not reach this video by accident. Download it now and comment below, "I am the chosen one and I am downloading the ebook." And now that you have decided to act, prepare your heart, because the next revelation I am going to tell you about blue will be the final blow against any doubt that still exists within you. There are 5 specific places where blue will appear in your life today. 5? I will tell you all of them now because you need to have your eyes open when the sign arrives. The first place is in people. You will cross paths with someone wearing a piece of blue clothing at a moment that seems trivial, but is not. It could be in the grocery store line. It could be inside an elevator. It could be at your workplace entrance. It could be someone crossing the street in front of you. And when you look at that person, you will feel something strange, as if they carry a message they do not even know they are carrying. Because the messengers of the heavens do not always know they are messengers. They are used without knowing. They pass by, leave the sign, and go on their way. The second place is in stationary objects. A blue book, a blue bottle, a blue key, a blue pen left on top of a desk. You will notice a blue object at the exact instant you are thinking about an important decision. And that object will seem larger than it actually is. It will seem illuminated from within. This is the heavens underlining for you that yes, it is that way, it is this path. The third place is in the heavens themselves. At some point today, you will look up. It could be the sky painted blue in a way you had never truly noticed before. It could be a patch of blue sky appearing between grey clouds at the exact instant you are going through a heavy thought. This is a direct warning, the Chosen One. I am here watching you, confirming you, and it is at this moment, the Chosen One, that I need to take a pause for an instant, because everything you are learning now about the blue signs, about how the messengers from the heavens manifest, about how the spiritual board works around you, is just the tip of the iceberg of everything that is inside the ebook God's Handbook for Family Guardians. Think carefully. If you are getting goosebumps right now just from hearing about 5 places where the blue will appear today, imagine what you will feel when you discover the more than 100 signs that the heavens use to communicate with the chosen ones. Signs that involve colors, numbers, animals, dreams, words spoken by strangers in the middle of the street. This ebook is not a late afternoon read. It is a field manual. It is a manual for spiritual combat. Because there is only one truth, the Chosen One. While the heavens send blue signs to confirm you, there are invisible forces working on the other side to make you doubt all of this. Forces that want to keep you confused, directionless, unprotected, mapless. And the ebook reveals exactly who is playing against you, against your family, against your calling, against your very own recognition. It shows how to cut these lines of attack and how to sustain the blue confirmation even when the world around you tries to push you back into sleep. The link is in the first place at the top of the comments. Attention! This content has already been the target of blocking attempts before. Those who are interested in keeping the chosen ones in the dark do not want this material to circulate. Download it now. Comment, "I am the chosen one and I am downloading the ebook." This comment is your act of faith. It is the seal that confirms to the heavens that you are saying yes to your own awakening. And now that this seal has been made, hold on for this next revelation because it will sweep you off your feet. The fourth place where the blue will appear today is inside a screen. It could be an advertisement that will pop up on your cell phone without you having searched for anything like it. It could be a blue photo that will appear on the feed of some social network. It could be a video whose cover is blue and that the algorithm suddenly puts in front of you for no apparent reason. And you will feel a strange pull. You will want to click even without understanding why. This pull is the heavens directing you. Because yes, the chosen one, even technology is used as an instrument. Everything that exists in the material world can be used by the heavens to speak to those who have ears to hear and eyes to see. The fifth place, and perhaps the most powerful of all, is within yourself. At some point today you will close your eyes for an instant, and in the darkness of your eyelids a blue light will appear. It could be a flame, it could be a wave, it could be just a flash as quick as lightning. And when this happens, the chosen one, know this. That is your own spirit recognizing the confirmation. That is the part of you that was never deceived, that never fell for the tricks of the world, awakening to answer the call that has always been waiting. Now pay close attention to what I am going to tell you, because this is where things get serious. The blue in the oldest tradition of humanity is the color of the throne. The most ancient sages said that the celestial throne is surrounded by a sea of blue crystal, that the angels of the high command wear blue, that the prophets, when they received visions, saw an intense, vibrant, living blue, different from any blue that exists in the material world. The blue is not a decorative color, the chosen one. It is the uniform of the spiritual high command. And when it appears repeatedly in your life, it is because the high command is manifesting in you. You are being summoned. You are being recruited for a mission that began even before your birth, in a meeting you participated in without remembering, on the other side of the veil before you descended here. Think about your own story now. Think about all the times you should have fallen and didn't. All the times something went wrong, but deep down, somewhere down the line, it worked out in a way you never imagined. All the times you had the clear sensation, that someone was protecting you even without seeing who it was. That wasn't luck. That was active spiritual protection. And this protection has a mark. And this mark, the chosen one, is blue. Can you see now why your life has never been normal? Why things around you have always felt too intense, full of ups and downs that seem disproportionate to what others experience? Because you are not a civilian in this war. You are a soldier, and soldiers feel the weight of the battlefield all the time. Ordinary people live their lives without feeling this weight because they are not on the front lines. But you are. And that is why you tire more, feel more, cry more, but you also see more, perceive more, understand more. It is the army of the heavens being formed. And blue is the uniform of this army. And the most impressive thing of all is that this call is intensifying right now. Have you noticed that in the last few months everything seems stronger? The signs appear more often, the coincidences become denser, dreams become more vivid and harder to forget. Strangers appear in your life out of nowhere with strange messages. Conversations start in unexpected ways, in unexpected places. This is not a phase. This is not a change of season. This is the final acceleration. There is a spiritual window open right now, the chosen one, and this window will not stay open forever. The heavens are accelerating communication because time is running short. And that is exactly why, the chosen one, I cannot move forward in this video without pausing again, because it would be irresponsible of me to tell you about this spiritual acceleration, about this window that is closing, about the blue signs that are multiplying, and not give you the concrete tool for you to navigate this moment with protection. The e-book. God's Handbook for Family Guardians was written exactly for this. It is not a book of theory. It is not a book of pretty philosophy. It is a field manual. A manual that teaches how to interpret every blue sign that crosses your path, how to differentiate a true confirmation from a disguised trap, how to protect your home, your sleep, your children, your marriage against the forces that are trying to neutralize your calling right now as you are awakening. Because there is one thing you need to understand: the chosen one. The more you see the signs, the more visible you become to the other side as well. And those playing against you do not sleep. The link is pinned in the first place at the top of the comments. This material has been targeted for removal before. They have tried to delete it. They have tried to silence it. And yet, it is here today, in front of you, because it had to reach you on this exact day. Download it now. Comment, "I am the chosen one, and I am downloading the ebook." This comment is your act of faith. It is what seals the pact between you and your own calling. And when you do that, be prepared, because the next revelation I will bring you now about the color blue is the heaviest of all, and it explains exactly why this video needed to be made today. There is one thing the world doesn't tell you about the color blue, and when you understand this truth, you will never look at this color the same way again. There is a specific frequency that blue emits when it appears as a spiritual sign. This frequency is different from ordinary blue. It has brilliance, it has depth, it has weight, and your spirit recognizes this difference even before your mind understands what is happening. That is why there are times when you see an ordinary blue object and nothing happens. And there are times when you see something blue and your chest trembles. You know the difference. No one needs to explain it to you. Your body knows. This phenomenon has a name. The ancients called it the inner light of blue. It is as if there were a blue behind the blue, a spiritual layer of color that only awakened eyes can perceive. And this inner light only activates when the heavens are using that object, that person, that moment as a portal to speak to you. That is why, the chosen one, today when you see blue, do not walk right past it. Stop. Breathe deeply, look closely, and ask within, "What do you want to tell me now?" You will be surprised by the answers that will begin to arrive. It might be a phrase that appears in your head out of nowhere. It might be an old memory that returns with force. It might be a decision that suddenly becomes clear, as if someone had turned on a light in the dark room of your thoughts. This is the heavens speaking to you through blue. But I need to warn you about something very important now. Not every blue that appears is a confirmation. There is a blue that appears to try to confuse you. There is a blue that comes from the other side as well, and it looks very much like the true blue, but it has a subtle difference that only those who are attentive can perceive. The blue of confirmation brings you peace. It brings you tranquility. It brings you a feeling of being loved, cared for, embraced by something greater. The trap. Blue brings you anxious urgency. It brings you fear disguised as haste. It brings you that feeling that you need to do something right now, or you will lose everything. This blue lies. This blue tries to push you into rash decisions. This blue tries to pull you off the center of your own axis. And how do you tell them apart, the chosen one? By the peace. Always by the peace. What comes from above always brings peace first and direction later. What comes from the other side always brings urgency first and confusion later. If you feel the blue and your heart calms down, it is from the heavens. If you feel the blue and your heart stirs in a desperate way, retreat, breathe, pray, ask for discernment. You have this authority. You were given this authority since your birth, even if no one taught you how to use it. Speaking of authority, the chosen one, I need to remind you of something you may have forgotten over all these years. You are not a victim in this game. You are a powerful piece. You are a piece with spiritual firepower that the other side truly fears. That is why so many things have tried to break you throughout your life. It was not bad luck. It was an attempt at neutralization. They tried to break you in childhood. They tried to break you in relationships. They tried to break you in your career. They tried to break you in your health. They tried to break you emotionally. And yet here you are, alive, breathing, watching this ebook at this very instant. Do you know what that means? It means they failed. It means you are stronger than they imagined. It means that your mission is so great that the heavens kept you standing, despite everything. Despite everything they threw at you over these years. I am the chosen one, and I am downloading the ebook. Read the God's Handbook for Family Guardians. And now the turning point arrives. Because until today you have survived. Starting today you will begin to win. You will begin to take back the territories that were stolen from you. The territories of peace, the territories of abundance, the territories of health, the territories of good and true relationships, the territories of mental clarity, the territories of firm purpose. Everything that was taken from you throughout this invisible war can be recovered. And the blue of today is the starting signal of this reclamation. It is like a flag being raised on the battlefield saying, "The chosen one, the counter-offensive begins now." Think about one thing, the chosen one. How many times have you had dreams about water? How many times have you dreamed of the heavens? How many times have you dreamed of blue eyes staring at you, or a figure dressed in blue handing you something, or telling you a phrase you woke up trying to remember? These dreams were not random. They were briefings. They were spiritual meetings. You were summoned several times while asleep and don't even remember it completely. But your spirit knows. That is why you sometimes wake up with the feeling that you have lived through so much, even without remembering anything concrete. And blue, the chosen one, is the color that connects these two worlds. It is the color of the bridge. It is the color of the passage. When you see blue during the day, it is an echo of what you did during the night. It is a stamp saying, what you experienced up there is real, and this color is here to confirm it to you on the material plane, so that your mind may wake up to what your soul already knew. Now I need to tell you something that might be the most important part of this video. There is a very specific pattern. When the heavens want to confirm definitively that a person is the chosen one, blue appears at 3 different times on the same day. 3. That is the number of full confirmation. If today you see blue 3 times at significant moments, know this: you are officially confirmed. The heavens are telling you, leaving no room for doubt, that you are in, that you have been selected, that you have a mission, and that this mission begins now, not a year from now, not in the next decade now. And when this confirmation arrives, the chosen one, it is important that you do one very simple but very powerful thing. Stop, place your hand on your chest, and say out loud, even if whispering, I accept my mission, I accept being used, I accept the path. This verbal acceptance seals the spiritual contract, because the heavens do not force anyone. The heavens only call. But it is you who responds, it is you who accepts, and when you accept, everything begins to reorganize around you. The right people begin to arrive, the right doors begin to open, and the wrong people, the wrong doors, the wrong cycles begin to drift away on their own, without you needing to force anything. This is important because many people fail exactly at this moment. Many people keep trying to keep the wrong people close even after accepting the mission, and they end up stalling. When the heavens reorganize your life, they remove what needs to leave. It may hurt. It may seem like a loss, but it is not a loss, the chosen one. It is liberation. It is field clearing. It is the heavens doing what needs to be done so you can take the strides you will need to take from now on. And speaking of strides, I need to warn you about something that will start to happen right after you see the blue signs today. You will begin to feel a different hunger, a hunger that is not for food, a hunger for truth. You will want to understand more. You will want to read more. You will want to study more about this spiritual world that is opening before your eyes. And this hunger is sacred, the chosen one. Do not ignore it. Do not stifle it. Do not try to go back to distracting yourself with what you distracted yourself with before this video. Most people who receive the blue confirmation commit a grave error afterward. They ignore it. They return to their routines. They get distracted by soap operas, gossip, other people's problems, and arguments on the internet. And little by little, the confirmation fades. The signal goes out, and they lose the window. Do not commit this error, the chosen one. When the blue appears today, honor it. Stop. Embrace it. Respond in silence within yourself, and seek spiritual nourishment immediately. Because the next phase of your awakening depends entirely on how you react in the next 24 hours from the moment you see the sign. And this is where I want to be very honest with you. This video, this entire content you are consuming right now, is a beginning. It is a door. But a door alone does not take you anywhere. You need to walk through the door. You need to keep walking after it. And to keep walking, you need the right map. Without the map, the chosen one, it is easy to get lost. It is easy to fall into traps. It is easy to misinterpret signs. It is easy to doubt everything at the first moment of difficulty that appears. I have seen many people awaken and then get lost soon after. I have seen many people receive beautiful signs and then remain stagnant, not knowing what to do with them. I have seen people with an enormous calling sink into confusion for not having the map in their hands at the right moment. And I do not want in any way for this to happen to you who have come this far. Think about what is happening right now inside you. How many minutes have you been here? Feeling what? That chill down your spine that confirms that what I am saying makes sense. That tightness in your chest that mixes fear with relief. That feeling that finally someone is putting words to what I have always felt. This, the chosen one, is your spirit reacting. It is your soul recognizing the truth. And when the soul recognizes, it demands action. It wants you to take the next step. It does not want you to remain still. Returning to the place where you were before this video began. There is one more thing you need to know. When you see the blue today, it is likely that a strange internal resistance will also appear. A voice inside you saying it is a coincidence, that it is nonsense, that you are seeing things, that you are being suggested by the video you watched. This voice, the chosen one, is not yours. This voice is the noise. It is the defense system from the other side trying to pull you off the path at the exact moment you are being confirmed. Do not listen to this voice. Acknowledge that it exists. Watch it pass like a cloud passes in the heavens and stay firm. Because the truth of the blue is greater than this voice, and your intuition already knows this in a way that does not need anyone's approval. Another detail that few people know about this process: after you receive the blue confirmation and accept the calling, it is common for tests to appear in the first 72 hours. Small tests, arguments that appear out of nowhere, people who come to provoke you for no apparent reason, situations that seem made on purpose to throw you off balance. This, the chosen one, is part of the process. It is as if the other side were conducting a final test to see if you will really sustain the confirmation or if you will retreat at the first pressure. Do not fall for the test. Do not react, do not fight, do not panic. Just observe, breathe, and move forward, sustaining what has been confirmed. Those who pass this 72-hour test enter a new phase of protection. Those who do not pass retreat and have to start all over again after some time, waiting for a new window that may take a while. And here I want to ask you a direct question. Are you willing to pass this test? Are you willing to uphold the blue even when the world around you starts making noise to make you doubt? If your answer is yes, then know that you are not alone on this journey. There are other The Chosen Ones walking alongside you at this very moment, spread all over the world. People who watched this video before you or who will watch it after. People who are recognizing themselves now by the same signs you are recognizing yourself by. And together, without knowing each other, you form a network. A network that covers the entire planet. A network called the Remnant. That is the true name of the group you belong to. The Remnant. The few. The Chosen Ones. Those who will uphold the light when the world gets darker than it is now. And it is with this in your heart, the Chosen One, that I reach the end of this video. But the end of this video is just the beginning of your new phase, and for this new phase to happen the right way, the firm way, the armored way, I need to ask you something very serious. Do not leave here without taking what has been prepared for you. The e-book, God's Handbook for Family Guardians, is waiting for you at this very instant. This e-book is the map that will accompany you in the coming weeks, in the coming months, in the coming years of your walk as the Chosen One. It teaches how to interpret every blue sign, every different color that appears in your routine, every repeated number that crosses your path, every synchronicity that will appear in your life now that you are officially waking up to this new reality. It teaches how to protect your family against the forces that will try to attack you indirectly through the people you love. It teaches how to armor your home, your sleep, your children, your marriage against the noise that comes from the other side, when the other side discovers there is one more, the Chosen One, standing firm. It teaches exactly who is playing against your financial life, against your mental peace, against your health, against your purpose. And it teaches how to cut those lines of attack with the spiritual authority of a son, not a servant. The link is pinned in the first position at the top of the comments. This content has been the target of removal attempts before, and this is no exaggeration. Those who have an interest in keeping the Chosen Ones without a map do not want this material to circulate, do not want this e-book to reach the hands of those who are waking up. That is why I ask you, the Chosen One. Do not leave it for later. Do not say I will see it tomorrow. Do not say I will download it next week when I have some spare time. The right moment is now, because you did not reach this video by accident. You were guided, you were pulled, you are being confirmed in this very second in which you are breathing this decision. Download the e-book now and perform your act of faith. Go to the comments and write in full, without shame, without doubt, I am the Chosen One and I am downloading the e-book. This comment is not just a comment. It is a decree. It is your mouth sealing what the heavens have already decided about you since before your birth. And when you do this, prepare yourself, because your life will begin to reorganize starting in the next few hours. The blue will appear, the signs will intensify, the right people will start to arrive, the right doors will start to open, and you will begin to understand with absolute clarity why you came into this world, what you came here to do, and what was reserved for you on the other side of this battle that is ending. I will see you on the other side, the Chosen One. Keep your eyes open. The blue is coming, and when it arrives you will know. Because that is why this video needed to exist today. That is why I needed to find you now. And that is why everything from here on out will begin to make sense in a way it never did before.